morning to all. So today we'll discuss about dispersion by grating. So we already know about what is grating. So grating is an optical element on a rectangular glass. It is drawn as equidistant parallel transparent slits are formed with the opaque part, and the slit width of between each end line or slits is equal the distance between the transparent part, that is a slit, as well as the opaque part, both it is considered as A plus B, where A is the width of the transparent part and B is the width of the opaque part. The total width of transparent and opaque part, it is called as A plus B, that it is also called as a grating element. Thus we call it as a grating element. And today's our topic is mainly as a dispersion by grating. So dispersion is nothing but it is a phenomenon in which a white light is passed through a certain optical devices. It splits into as 7 constituent colors. Whenever a white light passes through a certain optical device, it splits into as constituent colors. This phenomena is called as a dispersion. So along with the dispersion, we can observe that as diffraction pattern in grating. Means we are not only observing a single set of colors, we are observing a many set of colors that is formed due to of, such as whenever a monochromatic light wavelength lambda is passed through a grating, several maximas are observed. The same process, the same way, whenever a white light of wavelengths, different wavelengths of lambda is passed through the grating, several maximas of set of colors are observed. So along with the diffraction, the dispersion, both are formed. So therefore, the grating equation for maxima, it is given as A plus B sin theta is equals to n lambda, where A plus B is called as a grating element, theta is the diffraction angle, n is the order of spectrum, and lambda is the wavelength of light it is used. Suppose whenever a theta is equals to 0 and the order of spectrum is also equals to 0, that is along this grating element, means incident direction of a light with the emergent light it is observed, then at this theta is equals to 0 and n is equals to 0, order of spectrum is also equals to 0. At this condition we cannot observe the dispersion phenomena. Only the dispersion phenomena is observed for certain diffraction angle. Theta should be as some certain diffraction angle, and the order of spectrum should be as 1, 2, 3, etc. Order of spectrum should be taken as 1, 2, 3, etc. and the diffraction angle should be a certain minimum value. Then only we can observe the dispersion. So it is not observed and theta is equals to 0 and n is equals to 0. So suppose whenever a white light is incident on the grating surface, the above equation is satisfied for all the wavelength, means this equation is satisfied for even white light of different wavelengths present in the incident light at a suitable angle of diffraction. This is very important. At suitable angle of diffraction only we can observe the dispersion, not at all the angles. So now the dispersive power, what is meant by dispersive power. Dispersive power of grating, it is defined as the change in the diffraction angle corresponding to the unit change in the wavelength of light. It is used. Nothing but change in the diffraction angle to the change in the unit change in the wavelength, difference in the wavelength of a light. It is used in the experiment, or it is used. It is called as a dispersive power. This we call it as a dispersive power. Dispersive power is equals to d theta by d lambda. That is a d theta by d lambda. So we know that the grating equation for maxima, it is considered as a plus b sin theta is equals to n lambda. So differentiating the above equation, that is a plus b sin theta is equals to n lambda is the grating equation for maxima. It is for maxima. So now differentiating above equation with respect to lambda such that a plus b sin theta changes to cos theta, theta is differentiated d theta by d lambda, that is equals to n with respect to lambda. Differentiating lambda with respect to lambda, it comes as a value 1. So therefore a plus b cos theta d theta by d lambda is equals to n. So what already we discussed, dispersive power is nothing but what? Nothing but a d theta by d lambda. So therefore d theta by d lambda is equals to d theta by d lambda is equals to n divided by a plus b into cos theta. If theta is nearly equal to 0, not it is exactly equal to 0, it is nearly equal to 0, then it is considered as d theta by d lambda is equals to n divided by a plus b. Then cos theta becomes as a value nearly 1. So therefore d theta by d lambda is equals to n divided by a plus b, where n is the order of the spectrum, a plus b is the grating constant, and d theta is the change in the diffraction angle, d lambda is the change in the wavelength, and this value becomes as constant. So therefore d theta by d lambda, it is constant, nothing but d theta by d theta is directly proportional to d lambda, means that is change in the diffraction angle is directly proportional to the change in the wavelength. If the angle is increases, definitely the wavelength is also increases. For a higher the wavelength, the angle is should be as higher. So we observe that first as a red color, first as a violet color, last as a red color. So this is all about the dispersive power by grating, or dispersion by grating.